Hey Bears fans, we're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved Chicago Bears. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. That way, you'll always stay up to date with breaking news and exclusive content. The atmosphere around the Chicago Bears has been thick with tension and speculation ever since D.J. Moore made that seemingly offhand comment that sent shockwaves through the fan base and the media alike. If he comes, it's because they don't need me at the Bears. Moore reportedly said, a statement that, on the surface, might appear casual, but underneath carries layers of implication that analysts and insiders are still trying to unpack. The wide receiver, who made his mark first at Maryland Terrapins before being drafted in the first round by the Carolina Panthers in 2018, has developed a reputation not only for his explosive plays on the field, but also for his candidness off it. In the locker room, this comment may hint at internal friction, a sentiment that resonates with a team struggling to find cohesion in key positions. Fans are buzzing online, dissecting every nuance, wondering whether Moore's words indicate potential tension with management, a clash with other star players, or perhaps a signal that a high-profile acquisition is on the horizon, something that could drastically reshape the Bears' offensive strategy. The rumor mills are working overtime, spinning theories about which player might be entering the scene and what it could mean for Moore's role. Is it a new wide receiver, a quarterback, or some unexpected veteran signing that could disrupt the current pecking order? Insiders who have observed Moore since his college days note that his mindset has always been fiercely competitive, and he has never shied away from asserting his value to a team. This mentality, combined with the Bears' recent struggles to secure consistent offensive production, makes his statement particularly loaded. There's a palpable sense that Moore's words were more than idle chatter. They could be a subtle warning shot, a way of staking a claim on his indispensability while signaling to management and fans alike that his presence is non-negotiable if they are serious about contending. The conversation now extends beyond the field, touching on contract negotiations, potential trades, and the balancing act teams face when they have multiple star talents vying for prominence. Social media has exploded with fans debating what Moore's statement might mean for the upcoming season, some interpreting it as frustration with perceived management decisions, others seeing it as a calculated move to test the market or even to spur a reaction from the front office. Theories abound about whether this comment could foreshadow a shake-up in the Bears roster, and commentators are scrutinizing every interaction Moore has had with coaches, teammates, and reporters in recent weeks for clues. Analysts note that if the Bears do pursue another major signing, it could force Moore to re-evaluate his long-term future with the team, a dynamic that adds layers of intrigue to what might otherwise have been a routine offseason. The Bears management has remained publicly tight-lipped, neither confirming nor denying any potential moves, which only fuels the speculation further. Sources close to the organization suggest that internal discussions have been intense, with front office personnel weighing the implications of adding a new talent while maintaining team harmony. D.J. Moore's comment, while brief, has effectively placed him at the center of swirling narrative, making him both a symbol of the Bears' ambitions and a potential barometer for how much the team values existing players versus new acquisitions. The fan base, meanwhile, is split. Some feel that Moore's candidness is refreshing, a reminder that players have voices and stakes in these decisions, while others worry that such statements could undermine team chemistry before it even fully forms. Rumors suggest that scouts and analysts are combing through potential trade options, examining which wide receivers or offensive stars could complement or compete with Moore, and how that might influence the overall strategy for the coming months. The layers of speculation extend to salary cap considerations, positional hierarchies, and even locker room dynamics, making this seemingly simple comment a catalyst for an array of hypothetical scenarios that are capturing the attention of sports media nationwide. From a tactical perspective, Moore's statement may hint at the Bears preparing for significant changes in their offensive scheme. Coaches might be exploring options that leverage Moore's speed and versatility while integrating potential new talent, creating a puzzle that demands careful navigation. Fans and analysts alike are pondering whether the Bears could be gearing up for a blockbuster acquisition, one that would signal a bold attempt to elevate the team's status in the league while simultaneously challenging existing stars to assert their dominance. Speculative discussions revolve around everything from play calling adjustments to potential shifts in quarterback-receiver dynamics, and the ripple effect of such moves could reshape how opposing teams prepare to face the Bears. The excitement and anxiety are palpable, with every minor tweet, interview, and practice report scrutinized for hidden meanings or confirmations of what might be a seismic shift in team composition. Observers are dissecting Moore's body language, social media activity, and past interviews to gauge his level of commitment, openness to negotiation, and overall sentiment toward the organization, fueling endless theories about what his cryptic statement could truly signify. Each new rumor adds fuel to the fire, creating a complex narrative that merges sports strategy, personal dynamics, and market speculation in a way rarely seen outside high-stakes professional leagues. The speculation surrounding Moore also raises questions about the Bears' long-term vision. If management is seriously considering acquiring a new offensive weapon, what does that say about their confidence in current roster members? Moore's comment can be interpreted as both a challenge and a reassurance. A challenge to the front office to recognize his value, and a reassurance to fans that he remains invested in the team's success, provided his role is secure. Pundits are debating whether this is a clever negotiation tactic, a heartfelt expression of loyalty, or a subtle critique of how team decisions have been communicated. The media has seized upon every available angle, creating narratives that range from Moore being on the verge of demanding a trade to him positioning himself as the cornerstone of a revitalized Bears offense. Amid all the rumors and conjecture, one thing is certain. Moore's presence in Chicago is far from ordinary, and his every word now carries implications that extend far beyond individual performance. The intrigue surrounding this statement continues to captivate fans, creating a mix of anticipation, anxiety, and curiosity that permeates discussions about the Bears' future in ways that few off-field comments ever achieve. Ultimately, the impact of Moore's statement may unfold gradually, with its true significance only becoming apparent as off-season moves and team decisions are revealed. Analysts predict that the coming weeks will be critical in shaping the Bears' strategy, with Moore's role at the heart of many key considerations. Rumors about potential acquisitions, internal tensions, and player valuations are creating a narrative rich with uncertainty and speculation, drawing both national attention and intense local scrutiny. Fans are left to wonder whether Moore's comments are a prelude to a major roster shakeup or simply an expression of personal sentiment in a complex, high-pressure environment. The interplay between individual star power and organizational strategy is delicate, and Moore has inserted himself squarely into that conversation with a statement that is likely to reverberate for months. As the offseason progresses, every decision, every signing, and every interview will be examined through the lens of this comment, with pundits and fans alike searching for signals about the Bears' intentions and the potential ripple effects on Moore's future. The rumor-driven narrative promises drama, speculation, and intense debate, all centered on the evolving story of DJ Moore and his relationship with one of the NFL's most storied franchises. The conversation surrounding DJ Moore has not cooled. If anything, the speculation has intensified, creating a storm of rumors that stretch from casual fans to professional analysts. Every interaction Moore has had with the media is now dissected. Every hint of a smile, frown, or pause becomes a potential signal of his intentions. Speculation is rampant that the Bears could be considering a high-profile acquisition, possibly a wide receiver or even a versatile offensive player, whose arrival might inadvertently signal a reduced role for Moore. This is particularly significant given Moore's trajectory. From his standout days at Maryland Terrapins to being drafted in the first round by the Carolina Panthers, he has consistently demonstrated skill, adaptability, and a knack for big plays. Fans are deeply invested in interpreting whether Moore's comment was merely an expression of frustration, a strategic nudge to management, or a calculated statement designed to assert leverage over team decisions. Rumors suggest that management might be weighing their options cautiously, considering how any new signing could impact not only on-field performance, but locker room dynamics, fan sentiment, and long-term strategy, knowing that Moore's presence carries both talent and influence. The discourse has spilled onto social media, podcasts, and sports shows, where every theory about potential acquisitions, trades, and internal tension is debated with fervor, painting a picture of a franchise at a crossroads, with Moore's cryptic remark serving as a catalyst for a wide-ranging narrative of anticipation, uncertainty, and excitement. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on our Chicago Bears. And don't be shy. Drop your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Speculation also touches on the psychological dimension of the team, with some insiders suggesting that Moore's comment may reflect a deeper awareness of his own value and positioning within the Bears roster. Analysts point out that in professional sports, particularly in a league as competitive as the NFL, subtle statements like Moore's can serve as both warnings and opportunities, signaling to the front office that a player's contribution is not only measurable in stats, but in influence, morale, and the intangible qualities that shape team culture. The rumor mill extends to potential trade targets, with pundits debating whether a star receiver from another team could complement Moore or inadvertently spark tension, altering the balance of power on the field. Each rumor, whether grounded in reality or pure conjecture, adds layers to an already complex situation, forcing fans, commentators, and insiders alike to read between the lines and interpret Moore's intentions with surgical precision. The Bears management is reportedly cognizant of the narrative's impact on fan perception, social media engagement, and team branding, knowing that any move they make will be scrutinized through the lens of Moore's statement. In this environment, speculation itself becomes a spectacle, a form of entertainment, and a strategic chess game where each rumor, leak, or confirmation reshapes expectations, challenges assumptions, and fuels endless debate. Beyond the locker room, Moore's statement has created waves in broader league conversations, with rival teams and commentators attempting to gauge how the Bears' internal dynamics might influence competitiveness in upcoming matchups. Rumors are swirling that if the Bears do pursue a high-profile player, it could trigger a domino effect, influencing free agent decisions, trade talks, and even draft strategies across the league. Moore's cryptic words have effectively made him a barometer of team ambition, with analysts considering how his level of satisfaction or frustration could indicate broader organizational priorities. Fans speculate about the hypothetical scenarios: a blockbuster signing that threatens Moore's starting position, a coaching strategy designed to maximize both Moore's skill and the incoming talent, or an unexpected veteran acquisition that reshapes the team's identity. The tension between speculation and reality creates a narrative where every minor development is magnified, every rumor dissected, and every statement weighted for potential significance. In this context, Moore's comment functions as both a narrative spark and a litmus test, challenging the Bears management to respond strategically while keeping the fan base engaged, entertained, and emotionally invested in a storyline that feels more like a thriller than a conventional offseason. The ongoing conversation reinforces the idea that in professional sports, perception, timing, and subtle communication can rival on-field performance in shaping the course of a franchise. Industry insiders suggest that Moore's statement may also be a subtle test of loyalty, a way to gauge how committed the team is to retaining its top talent while considering new acquisitions. Speculation abounds that management could be weighing options in a high-stakes balancing act, integrating new talent without alienating existing stars, maintaining cohesion, and ensuring that Moore feels both valued and strategically indispensable. Analysts point out that such dynamics are far from uncommon in professional football, where star players often use calculated remarks to assert influence, test the front office, and create leverage for both contractual and strategic negotiations. Rumors suggest that potential acquisitions could range from younger, fast-rising stars to seasoned veterans capable of immediately impacting offensive performance, and each scenario carries distinct implications for Moore's role and the team's broader strategy. Social media analysis reveals a fan base deeply engaged in theorizing outcomes, interpreting every tweet, interview, and photo opportunity as a possible clue in this high-stakes puzzle. The ripple effects of Moore's statement extend to ticket sales, merchandise marketing, and public perception, demonstrating that a single player's words can influence far more than just game day strategy, affecting the organization's entire ecosystem in ways that blend sports performance, business strategy, and human psychology. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Chicago Bears, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.